what's going on, friends, fans, haters, whoever you are. I'm Simone, but of course you might know me as Simomario or 8-bit, my YouTube channel name and in-game name. I'm here to talk about ESL and Splatoon 2 National Championships. Of course the Italian one in particular, because it's the one I've played. There have been some issues, some problems that no one knows besides my team, and I'm here to talk about them. I know I'm like 2 months late, but I need that everyone knows. I don't want to say that this made us lose, but it still played quite a great role. So you all know about the English tournament. Dude made a video on it and said that it was pretty badly organized. Players couldn't bring their console in, unlike Switch ads had always said. You've all seen that video. And you know that the main issue was that the console weren't updated. They were version 1.2 and the meta was different, the tri-slosher meta you all know about. While Dude's team had trained with L3 nose and nose, 52 gal, some weapons that had baller, which was really strong in the 1.3 meta. So they had to play the tri-slosher in that tournament, and of course, you know, they hadn't been training with it for a while. So I knew about all this story and I wanted to make sure that Nintendo didn't do the same mistake with us. I contacted the Nintendo Italy manager and I asked him which version the console were, and he said they were in the Gamescom version. I've been to Gamescom 2017 in Cologne. It was really fun with my friends of German Hawks. And the Manta Maria and the Forge Splattershot Pro had just been released, so no heavy splattering deco and so on. But it was version 1.2, the awful tri-slosher meta. I immediately told my teammates about this. We need to train with the old weapons, so tri-slosher, 10-attack Splattershot instead of the regular one, and so on. We did this for 1 week. We even made scrims with those weapons with no secondary abilities, because another time the own consoles were not allowed. This is really awful in my opinion. Also because of those ads, yo, play anywhere in tournaments too. That's not true, that's a lie if they do like that. So basically the day we got to Milan Games week, to the tournament, there were some demo copies of the game, of course, but what did I see? I saw the heavy splattering deco. Yay! Version 1.3. And this was terrible, because we hadn't been using the 1.3 weapons for a week, and this affected mainly our roller, Stepz, but also me, that I had to play ends up instead of tri-slosher. But unfortunately, this was not the only thing that happened to us in that tournament. Well, the thing I'm about to mention pretty much affected the whole tournament. The first round, the qualification rounds, were played in Turf War. I know there has been a debate on Turf War in competitive. Sando made a video on it, I watched it, but I'm not a Turf War fan. None of my team plays Turf War, and so how can we do well in a tournament? We can't, or it's really difficult. And there was this one team which won against the stronger teams and lost against the weaker one. And so we were paired against NIM players in the semi-finals, and we did not expect this. We expected to challenge each other in the finals, but due to the Turf Wars, we didn't. And we lost to them 3-1 in the semi-finals. Both PainTShock and NIM players didn't have one of their strongest players, Fabiz for us and Bernie for them, but they had a better substitute, one who played the same weapons, and we didn't. Actually, the boy who played for us isn't in our team anymore. We still are friends with him, don't worry, but he's pretty much like inactive, and so he didn't train that much, and he hadn't ever used a pro controller, and not only him, Stepz too. Now Stepz has a pro controller because it's his prize for the September finals. He got it with 2 months of delay. Nice. Very nice. While 2 other teammates of mine still haven't got their prize. The organization of the Nintendo and ESL is lacking. I'm not here to say that you all know this. If you've ever played in an ESL tournament, you know that the organization pretty much sucks. They need to improve their website because it's buggy. They need to give limits of time to the rounds. They can last like 30 minutes maximum, because in the Italian tournaments it was pretty much like random. So basically we didn't play in the best conditions. The 1.3 version of the game, 2 of our players had never touched a pro controller before. They had only tried it the evening before, my controller, and Turf War. I've rewatched the stream, the VOD, and tonyeffe, one of my teammates, wasn't like inking at all, because he isn't used to playing turf war. We are competitive players and we only play in ranked modes. If someone likes turf war, I have nothing against him, but I don't like the mode. It's too casual, in my opinion. Or at least, if you are to put it in a tournament, make sure that the players know it well in advance. Unlike us, it was a mess. I know, it was a mess. It was a real mess. Still, GG's to Nim players who were strong, of course. I'm not saying anything against them, but I think in that point of time, with a better organized tournament, we could have pretty much easily got into the finals. This is what I needed to say about the LAN tournament, Milan Games week. But we still had a ton of fun together, listening to trap music at late night, talking to each other, seeing each other for the first time. This is stuff that sometimes only LAN tournaments can give you. But we still plan to meet each other again, because we are the gang, Dark PainTShock gang as our server's name, and we want to keep working together as a team, playing to get stronger, and maybe one day we'll be a well-known team. This game is just 5 months old, who knows. So what is the point of this video? It's like a feedback for Nintendo and ESL. They need to pay a lot more attention. The national championships are amazing. They're an awesome opportunity for the community, even for the smaller teams like in Italy or in Russia. In European tournaments there aren't that many teams from those countries, but now with national championships they can have their shoutouts, maybe can even win, who knows. But with this organization, with this system, this is a joke. I'm talking about the Italian championship. I don't know that much about the other ones, only the English one Dude talked about, with Team 4D losing because they didn't play the 1.3 meta and so on. Well, I hope I was not too bad with my English, not too bad at explaining this stuff, and I hope that you didn't get bored. So thank you for watching, and if you want to support me, my teammates or my team, I'll leave you some links down in the description to follow us on Twitter, YouTube or Twitch, whatever. And please, if you want to join our server, we are pretty active. We are like 170 members, so be sure to join if you want to hang out with us. Share this video if you can, because for me it's very important that as many people as I can in the community know about our story and maybe can give us the support we didn't have from Nintendo Italy, because no one will give us a second tournament like there was in Great Britain. Be sure to stay tuned, because after this video I may be uploading some of our shenanigans at Milan Games week and some other stuff, who knows, some tournament stuff, the usual videos I bring on this channel, but maybe some more. So thanks again for watching this Italian talking for so long, and keep playing Splatoon 2. It's a great game, but the community is the one that can make it even better. So support the tournament, play competitively, and most importantly, have always fun. Bye! That can last like 30 months, 30 minutes maximum, because no one will give us a second tournament like there was in